Well, g'day team leaders. I said I'd send an email about our values and some of the concepts that Henry and I discussed the other day about some visual imagery that would reflect those different values. So I thought I'd use modern technology, and since I'm stuck in my hotel room on my way over to Castlemaine, I thought I would send you a video of what we were thinking regarding values. So we've got teamwork, integrity, inclusion, creativity and happiness. So with teamwork, one of the ideas that we came up with looked a little bit like this, and the idea was that we try and get staff to be as creative as possible to actually create an arrow, a yellow arrow, and then we'd get a team of people together from all the different areas of council to carry that yellow or whatever colour arrow that we make up, or however we make it, and then obviously have Henry at the front there pointing in the general direction. So that was the idea for teamwork, a group of people all heading in the same direction. Integrity, that was a bit of a tough one, but we came up with these words, which are pretty much words relating to integrity, and the idea with this one was that we would make up one big A3 or even bigger A2 printout of the word integrity in a bright colour, and then each of these words: live, honesty, people, always, honour, example, good times, everything, highest, all those sort of words. Any sort of word we can come up with that we think reflects integrity, and we print them out in full colour and mount them onto corflute boards or something like that, that we can get a group of staff together then to hold all those up, sitting in front of the word integrity, that would be big and large either at the front or the back, and we would take a photo of staff all holding those up. So that was the integrity idea. The inclusion idea, that was a pretty simple one, but we thought about this idea of getting people to actually dress in bright colours, for staff to come from everywhere, and we recreate a photograph that would look like this image. So we would have staff holding hands and looking upwards, collaborating, the circle, the inner circle, and everyone in different colours, just to represent different people, different ideas. Now what those colours are and how that represents, well, we could leave it up to the staff that actually are in the photograph as to how they want to reflect that particular image. So that was the idea with inclusion. And with integrity, sorry, not integrity, I'm going to with happiness, we thought of this idea that we would have close-up photos taken of people's faces laughing. So we would get the photographer to wander around and just take up close-ups of people actually smiling and having a good time, showing some happiness, and then we would create a collage of all those faces, and then we would mount that to a board, and that would become like a poster for happiness. And the last one was creativity, and the best I could do there was that we would come up with a whole symbols like this, a whole range of these, and there's quite a few of them that you can Google that actually reflect what is creativity. The old light bulb there, but we'd get those printed out at A3 size as well, and get people to actually hold them above their heads. And again, we would have a big group of people from right across the council that would be holding those cards up above their heads, and we would take a photograph, and then that photograph would become the collage of the images. So that's really just to get your creative juices flowing. If you think you've got some better ideas, I'd love to hear them, but if you think that they're worth having a look at, and you can go back over this video to have a look and see what you think and of each of those images. Give us some feedback. If you think they get the tick and let's go with it, then we have to get people to volunteer from each of the different units around the council to come together, come up with some ideas of how they can actually create those images, or create the clothing they'd have to wear for the images, and then we'll get John to do the photographer to pop in, and he can spend the day with us, maybe up in the institute or somewhere like that, actually recreating those images. So hopefully it'll be a whole lot of fun, and test people's creativity out in actually using what resources they can get hold of to actually create those particular concepts for the camera. So I'll leave it to you to think about it. Shoot me an email back with a tick or a cross, or if you've got a similar idea, then please that you think's a bit better, or an improvement on what I just showed you, then I'd love to hear it. So okay, signing off, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.